So today, Dad's in charge of the kids, and that can only mean one thing: pumpkin festival. My God, it's so busy. This is basically a festival every year at pumpkin harvesting time. I haven't been before. Look at these, Jack P. Wow.
Big one. The ladybug one.
That's super massive, isn't it?
It's a pumpkin.
Wow, it's a pumpkin. Well, if I'm going to be completely honest, that was a bit naff. Loads of traffic, isn't there? Wasn't it, boys? Was that very good or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, you thought, yeah. I thought it was rubbish. I feel like if you're going to call something a pumpkin festival, there should be more than like 4 pumpkins there. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, got us out of the house. Back home. Now there's one thing I want to try which I haven't yet. I'm seeing if a human being can actually fit through this window, which would be a massive bonus. Oh yeah, easy. And I'm a tall, lanky piece of a man. Brilliant. Got the handle this time, so I can't knock myself. Yeah, good. Pleased with that. I've got a few little just wishy-washy jobs to do at the moment. One of which is our gates behind me are electric. They got damaged in a storm and they just keep swinging about every time we've got wind. So I'm going to take them off, take all the motors off, sort the pillars out. Need to get some new motors on and then we can use them as we were. You know, just little jobs like that. This big broken thing is a control box which you press a little fob and it opens and closes the gate. That's gone bang. These have ripped off the gate. It's time for just a new thing of this. And I've got a couple of blocks and a thing just to put on the front of the... you'll see in a minute. I'm going to take this off. So all I've got left to do with these pillars is I've just got to even them out. So I've got another maybe half block on this side and a full block on the other. Trim this bit of steel and put a cap on it, and then they can just be rendered in the same colour as a house. Just trying to make it all look neater and tidier all round.
Dad, get down from there. You will fall.
I won't.
You will. go. This is very dangerous.
So basically all I'm going to do, render that, render this wall. By the way, just have a look at this stone wall. I built this, I'm quite impressed. How'd you get it off? It's not the best stone wall ever, but it was just with rubbish lying around. But that's back when we were going to point everything. I'm just going to render it now because it looks so neat and crisp, and it just joins the whole property together if it all is the same. So I'm going to get a new electric gate set. I'm going to paint the gates that we got because they're absolutely fine. I'm going to paint them the same blue that we'd be doing all the shutters and stuff like that. Again, just ties it all together. So yeah, we will eventually have a nice house one day, probably. Anyway, I need to sort the kids and get a watch, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.